Charlie.
What exactly is going on that you keep abandoning my mother?
Abounding.
Abandoning. Why are you
No,
acting as if it's not possible for my mother to need help?
oh, she does.
Yes, Titi, it has been communicated to you many times.
What help? Because I'm sure she's doing. I mean, she's doing very well.
Well, Titi, again, it calls into question if you need help, if you are questioning why I am telling you that. Again, if you don't understand, my mother has now gone for a year and a half, if not longer, telling people that she believes I have bipolar disorder. Do you understand that's a serious accusation?
Charlie, you do know
No, no, no.
that I.
Titi, stop with the bullshit. I can need help. That is still different than whether or not I have bipolar disorder. Do you understand that?
Yeah, but if you need help,
No, stop, Titi.
well,
So again, stop. Do you understand that it is a serious accusation to believe that someone has bipolar disorder and not be able to describe why they believe that? Do you understand that?
yeah, okay, okay, I get you. But if
Wait,
you do
no.
know,
So if you get me, why are you and have you made it difficult to verify one way or the other whether or not my mother's concerns are valid?
well, with all this have gone out, what is
Didi, again, that is all this. You're going on other circles. Again, this is a very specific thing. This is something that is scientific. This isn't some made up disease. Okay? There are tests. There are ways to know if someone is actually suffering from mental health issues. Do you understand that?
I understand
Okay,
with the
so
things
do
that
you
you have
understand that if she's been
done,
making these accusations, she should have a way of saying why she believes that?
but because of the things that you have done
Titi,
to
no,
her,
again, Titi, it's not
that
about the things it's not about me. It's about her. It's about why
no,
she believes that. It's no different than it is for you. You can't put it on me that you believe that I have mental health issues based on what I've done as if you haven't done anything either. You are my aunt. You have the ability to communicate with me what exactly, not just things that I've done vaguely, what specifically leads you to believe that I specifically have bipolar. That's a very
right,
specific accusation that she's made.
because right now, look at the way you. Sometimes you have to rap, Shirley.
Titi, again,
Not
do you not understand that to have someone accuse you of having a mental illness when you do not will automatically make someone angry? What exactly do you expect me to react to when right now it has been 3 minutes with you on the phone and you can't even specifically say one way or the other why it's okay for my mother to make an accusation that I have bipolar disorder?
Charlie, because right now, look at the way you
Again,
just
the
told
right now isn't accurate because right now what is happening is you are forgetting the fact that I just stated even within this phone call that if there is concerns about me having any illness or mental health problems, that can be resolved. But it can't be resolved if you can't say why you believe I have it other than me questioning why you think I have it.
well, I the only thing people think I can't say. I can't.
Exactly, Titi. So then
I
why are
cannot.
you allowing my mother to say that to police officers? Do you understand? I've been arrested twice based on the fact that my mother has told people, police officers, that I am not seeking
Got
treatment
arrested.
for a disease that I
You
don't
got arrested.
have.
No, Charlie, you got arrested for the things that you did and you
No, Titi,
said,
again, I
not
did these
because of
things
your mom.
because of things like this. How is it that you do not understand that it is a negative problem for me? It is a big problem that you believe for some reason that I have a disorder simply because I'm speaking to you harshly because you are not doing anything to clarify the fact that my mother has done things to hurt me, including getting me arrested.
I, if she wanted to hurt you,
Titi, again, how are you walking in my shoes? Every single time I tell you that she's doing things, you're acting as if somehow or another you're living with me and you know what's going on. Your actions don't make any sense, Titi. If you're accusing me of having no ability to figure out what's going on, then why are you abandoning me? Why are you not talking to somebody else about this? Why are you acting as if and letting my mother say that I am out on the streets in San Francisco and I don't want to talk to anybody?
Can I talk? This is what I mean. Can I talk? Can I talk?
Titi, again, you're acting as if you're playing a game with me. You see me silent, and yet you're acting as if I am the one not letting you talk. Again, it's not difficult to understand, Titi. Some things are a crisis situation. This isn't a situation in which, everybody can stay calm, because the fact of the matter is there are consequences to me. Okay, to me right now, as they're happening. And you're acting as if I'm saying things to you like I'm delusional or you have no way of verifying what has happened.
Can I talk, Charles?
Yes.
So if I'm going to talk, you listen, just like I'm letting you talk. Because this is what I mean. You can't call people and start going on.
Titi, again, this is what I mean. You're going over things as if I am a child. Right now, the issue is simple. My mother, for some reason, has continued to state that I have a disease that there is a test for. This needs to be solved. I can't go to a hospital and say simply, my mother believes I have bipolar, and then that's the only reason for me to get a test. That doesn't make any sense.
Can I say something? But in that case, you prove to her that you are okay.
Titi, again, how can I prove to her that I'm okay when you yourself are sticking to the fact that you think that I'm not okay because I'm calling you, asking you to state it to her? How can I prove to somebody who is mentally unstable that I am stable? Again, build the steps for me. Please tell me the steps to how I can prove to my mother that everything's okay.
Yes, by going to a doctor, going to a counsel.
Didi, again, I've already done that. You have not accepted the fact that I've done that. How difficult is it for you to accept that I don't have any mental health issues? Why are you sticking to this belief?
Because of the things that you have done.
Didi, what thing? Say one specifically other than me yelling on the phone, because that is not a symptom of bipolar disorder. That is a symptom of somebody causing them to yell.
Never mind. You're not going to listen to me if you're not going to do
what is it, Didi? What is it?
I'm giving you my advice.
What is it? No, I don't need your advice, Titi. Again, I need you to state, why is it that you believe that I have mental health problems and you are doing nothing to solve them?
Okay, I'm not going to give you my suggestion.
It's not a suggestion, Titi. Again, it's a direct question. This is not difficult. You are a drug counselor. How is it that you can believe that you're going to be able to solve a problem like that without stating or helping the person what the problem is?
Why are you screaming?
Titi, again, I've already explained to you. Why don't you remember why? Why is it that you think that I wouldn't have any reason to yell? Again, you have not answered one question.
But you don't have to yell.
Titi, again, why is it that you believe that I don't have to? Again, you're acting as if you can't understand that you're talking in circles.
Because of the way you're acting right now.
Titi, that doesn't make any sense. Again, Titi, how does that make any sense? I can whisper to you. It doesn't matter. You're not answering the direct question of why is it that you believe that I have bipolar? Why is it that you are not accepting the fact that I have gone to therapists? Titi, you're not telling me anything. Again, do you understand something as simple as I've already been to a doctor? Do you understand that?
Okay, fine. What did the doctor say?
Titi, I don't have bipolar. Do you not understand that?
Okay, so why do you do the things that you do sometimes?
Titi, it doesn't matter because that doesn't direct the fact that my mother has been telling people I have bipolar. Do you not understand that is the problem? It is not my actions and behaviors. The fact of the matter is, until right now that I called you, you have not called me. You have not been concerned about my actions and behaviors. It doesn't make sense to me or anyone that you have been concerned about my mental health before this moment in time, and you've done nothing to try to address it. Again, that's what the phone call is about. It's understanding how or why you have and my mother have an attitude that you think that I am crazy, that I am beyond help, and yet you are doing nothing.
Nobody's saying that you're crazy.
Titi, again, my mother has. Do you not understand that?
You see, you're screaming, you're not letting
Titi, because you're lying. You're not understanding something as simple as my mother has done that. There's a police report, okay? It's documented that that's what she has said. And if she hasn't said it, then that's what we need to discuss. But you're acting as if it's not ever happened that my mother has said that I have bipolar.
Well, your mother doesn't, sometimes she doesn't tell us everything. She deals with it herself.
Again, Titi, what does that have to fucking matter with whether or not it's accurate to tell people that I have bipolar?
Well, Charlie, then you ask her because this is why...
Titi, again, what is it that you don't understand? That she is not well. She is not mentally well. Just like you have a problem right now. This doesn't make any sense. What exactly do you expect me to do about the mental health issues that you think I have?
Well, the only thing I could tell you is to prove everybody wrong.
How can I prove everybody wrong when you yourself can't even have a conversation with me? Do you not understand that?
Because you're screaming, Charlie.
Titi, what the fuck does my screaming have to do with anything?
Well, if you're not going to listen, I have to hang up.
Titi, again, I have been silent over and over again for you to state why is it that you think that it's okay for there to be a police report that says that my mother said I have bipolar? Why do you think that that's okay?
I'm not saying okay.
But then, okay, Titi, so then why is it that if you don't think it's okay, you don't understand why anyone would start yelling when somebody has falsely accused them of having a mental illness?
She did it for a reason.
For what reason, Titi? Again, do you not understand that I got arrested trying to fucking figure out that reason? Do you understand that?
I don't, well, no, I don't. But
Why don't you understand that? Is it that you think that I am lying?
I'm not saying anything.
Titi, well, again, that's the problem. How is it that you feel as if it's appropriate not to say anything? What is it that you think is going on right now? Do you think I'm in San Francisco hallucinating?
You're not letting me talk.
Titi, I have many times over. Again, I've also recorded these phone calls, and you don't take the time out to find out whether or not it is true or not, whether I have actually paused and tried to let you talk.
You finished?
Titi, again, stop playing the games with me because you are waiting until I stop speaking to then act as if you didn't have an opportunity to talk. Titi, I was not raised by other people but you. This is the way you communicate. I don't understand why you are so offended by the level of my voice when the fact of the matter is everyone in my family speaks that way. I had to be brought up in that environment in order for me to even adapt the quality of speaking this loud because I had to in order to be heard.
Okay, but you don't really have to yell out.
Titi, right now, again, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the tone I speak to you in. You are still, it's now been 15 minutes, Titi. How do you think that this would be proper to do to someone that you think has mental health problems? You think it's proper to keep somebody on the phone for 15 minutes that you think has mental health problems and not answer a direct question?
Okay, what's your question, Charlie? Because I have to get off the phone.
Titi, My mother has been telling people I have bipolar. I do not. We need to resolve that. That is not a question. That is something that needs to be done. That is something that needs to be discussed.
You talk to her and
Didi,
ask?
at this point in time, you need to speak to her and the police because, again, the police have arrested me twice trying to find out the answer as to why is it that my mother believes it is appropriate to tell people I have bipolar. And even though I am calling you right now, trying to figure out how we can solve this issue so no one can believe inappropriately whether I have bipolar or anyone else, you still are not saying anything other than to just simply tell her I don't have bipolar, as if that has not happened in the past. You are disregarding the fact that I've been to doctors. You are disregarding the fact that there are doctors that have said my mother needs to seek treatment.
Okay, then I'll talk to your mother. But right now, I have to get off the phone because I'm doing work. And my mouth is off. Oh, I got to go to the dentist. They did work on my mouth, and it's all messed up.
Okay, Titi, again, I don't know how or why you believe that's a priority to your nephew being arrested because your sister has been telling people that he has a mental illness and isn't seeking treatment. Can you explain to me how that is a priority? Why is it that my life, Titi, my life, my health and safety, you are disregarding the fact that I have heart failure. You are disregarding the fact that I am soon to die, and stress adversely affects my health way more than my mental health. You are acting as if somehow your belief that my mental health is in danger does completely disregards the fact that I have a medical condition in which people stressing me out, making false accusations about me affects my physical health. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
Do you understand that my mother just recently told me that my grandfather was prescribed a drug that I take as well, or that was prescribed to me as well, and I know is not appropriate for him and should be discussed, and yet you and her have not discussed it, as if I don't even have those prescriptions myself. Do you understand that?
I don't know what type of medicine you take.
Titi, I'm telling you again, this is Titi, what world do you live in that you think it's appropriate for my aunt to say she doesn't know what medications I take, as if she doesn't have access to that information?
You think your mother's telling us, he's taking this medication, he's taking that?
No, Titi, what is appropriate about you believing that I would lie to you about what medications I take?
I'm not saying you lying, but I said you expect me to know.
Titi, I'm not expecting you to know, but I am not expecting you to say you don't know right after I told you. I literally just said I take the same medication as my grandfather. My mother has told me information that contradicts what would be for his best health and safety. That's what I've told you, and then you responded with, I don't know what medications you take.
Because I don't.
Didi, again, I just told you. I take the same medication my grandfather takes because I have heart failure and have the same life expectancy as my grandfather.
Now because you're telling me now.
Didi, again, how is it you're telling me that my mother has kept for you for 2 years or 3 years now? My mother hasn't told you that I have heart failure?
She said that, yes, she has.
Okay, Titi, so then are you telling me that you are so stupid that you cannot realize that I had the same medical condition as my grandparents?
I don't know about your grandparents on your father's side. I don't know that.
No, Titi, I'm talking about your fucking mother.
Okay.
Do you not understand I'm talking about your mother? Who the fuck is bringing up my father's side, Titi? Where is this coming from?
Okay, fine. In our side, yes, we know that.
We know what, Titi?
We know that Abuela has heart condition. We know that Tata Deso from heart.
Again, what about me? Do you know that I have the same fucking condition currently, as I'm alive, as my grandmother. Do you understand that?
Yes. Then why you getting
So,
so
Titi,
stressed
then
out?
why are you stressing me out, acting as if I would not understand the medications I take? Again, Titi, that makes no sense. What you just said is that you think I don't understand the medications I take, and you're not doing anything to help me.
You're not listening. I'm not saying that.
Titi, you are implicating that by stating that you think that I don't take the same medications as my grandparents.
I'm not saying that you don't. I'm not saying you don't.
So
You're
then,
not
Titi,
listening.
so then what is so difficult of moving on and understanding the main issue is that my mother has told me she is making decisions about my grandparents' medications that do not follow what doctor's orders are or my similar experience, and that's why it should be talked about.
Well, the one that we take care of her and
Didi, how could you be taking care of her if right now you are listening to me tell you that I take the same medications and what was told to my grandfather can lead to problems for him? What exactly are you doing? Again, you're acting as if I'm crazy and then also saying that you don't think I'm crazy, Titi. This doesn't make any sense.
Miguel doesn't take no medication for the heart. We're like the only one that takes medication.
That's what, again, Titi, again, why stop jumping around? What is your problem with accepting the words that are coming out of my mouth? What is the problem with accepting the fact that for the last 24 hours, my mother has been texting me incessantly, believing that I need to go to a fucking hospital and I can't do that because no one can go to a fucking hospital based on somebody else's words. Do you understand that?
I understand, but I have to go right now.
No, Titi, again. So how is that okay? If you're upset at me for yelling at you for 15 minutes, why do you think it's okay for my mother to be yelling at me for a full day to go to a fucking hospital when I cannot do that based simply on her words?
I will talk to her about that.
Titi, when?
I'll call her. I call her tonight because I'm doing work, Charlie.
Again, Titi, why is it that you do not understand the urgency? Do you not understand that I have a trial date on Friday based on the fact that my mother has doing the same actions that you are trying to act as if are not important? You're acting as if my life isn't important, Titi. Why are you doing that? Why are you disregarding the fact that right now I am telling you I need help with your sister? I cannot call the police because the police are questioning why you do not think there's urgency. Do you understand that? And so why are you doing this to me? Why are you acting as if there is no problem with my mother's behaviors and actions?
Because I don't see it that way, Charlie.
Didi, again, how can you see it any other way? You don't live in California. So how would you know?
Well, I guess I will have to pay you a visit and see it for myself.
Why can't you listen? Why, again, Titi, what are you doing? What game are you playing that you're acting as if you can't believe my words?
I'm not saying I don't believe your words. I'm just
So,
saying,
Titi, if you don't believe, if what is the problem, then understand that I am telling you that I need help urgently. Again, if you think I'm crazy or you think I have problems, this is not the way to approach it. How and why do you believe that if you believe me to be hysterical, crazy on the phone, you think the best thing to do is leave me alone? What if I grab a knife, Titi? What if I hurt myself or someone else?
you're not going to do that.
Titi, how do you know that?
I know you, Charlie.
No, Titi, again, that doesn't make any sense. Because if you know me, then you know I would not be yelling on the fucking phone unless I was able to hurt someone. So how the fuck does it make sense for you to disregard that?
Okay, now you're cursing. Now you're screaming.
No, now, Titi, again, what I have just done has stated to you that someone needs to investigate what is going on. And yet you are deciding that if I killed myself after the point I got off this phone with you, it would not matter. Then why can't you urgently call my mother now or call the police and figure out what is going on?
Okay, can I get off the phone so I can call her? I will be calling.
All right.
I'm gonna call her
Okay.
before I start working.
Okay, Titi, again, stop playing games. This is stupid.
I'm not.
Well, you keep repeating yourself, and so that is playing a game. Because again, you raised me. As a child, I was around you, not my mother. And you are the one that gets the most fucking annoyed about these stupid games of playing, like, just keep talking and talking and talking. You said it once. I was ready to get off the phone when you said you were gonna call her.
I'm gonna call her, Charlie, but you keep talking.
Okay, Titi, bye.